Pass through this one, 3-minuter. And we should have just enough left to get Ryan's song under our belts as well.
Yes.
Should be. Should we just blast right into it? No intro B-roll?
Crack-a-lack
Not
of
a
films.
single second of B-roll for this
Welcome
one.
back.
Because we're getting serious.
307
Super
reacts.
serious right now. Super serious.
Come on, man. Let's get serious on this thing.
Come on, man. Let's get serious.
I love the Hodge twins, dude. They're funny as
Okay,
hell.
yeah, there's a little B-roll for you. If you guys want a good laugh, go check out the Hodge twins.
Oh, God.
Put your political differences aside before you pull up their videos.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you that right now, okay?
Yeah.
You're going to disagree with something they say. That's fine.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay to disagree.
They're also okay with that. That's fine.
They're comedians. At the end of the day, that's what they are. And God, dude.
They're hilarious.
So good.
Put your political agendas aside and just listen to what they're saying because it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, God.
That could be good advice for life in general. Put your political bullshit aside and just listen to some people every now and then. You know, sometimes people have things to say.
Learn something.
Not us. We don't have anything to say. So with that, on the screen in front of us, Adam Calhoun, Amen. His brand new video just came out, a few days ago or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look.
This is his last rap music video.
Oh, this is it, huh?
This is it.
Okay. See, I'm lost now on these descriptions. What the hell is going on?
He has no description.
That's why you can't find it. Oh, that makes so much sense. Look at us go. I'm smart. I know the internet.
So, yeah, we're about to see him.
If you want to see somebody who doesn't know the internet, go check out our buddy Old McDonald in our video we posted yesterday. It is absolutely hilarious.
We will be seeing him live tomorrow. Okay. And
not Old
I'm
McDonald. We'll be seeing Adam
excited.
Calhoun live tomorrow.
Yes.
I think with Broadnax and Dusty Lee and
I know for sure Demon Jones and Dusty Lee are on the bill.
Not sure about
but
Broadnax.
Broadnax is traveling with them, so I could only assume they're going to do something.
He's going to jump on stage.
Because what song was that we reacted to that had all four? Well, Gumbo had all four of them.
Yeah.
But then there was one before that.
Where we talked about the colors and the way they transitioned into their different... Because
sick.
Blended in and then... caught up with them.
They had a still shot of him, and then he would go, and then it would continue.
I specifically remember that was another one that had 3 or 4 of them in it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so
that was those guys. I think
excited to see that tour. I think it's gonna be. a good time.
It's gonna be a good one.
Not my cup of tea, but I know the show is gonna be a banger, and I'm just interested to see Adam Calhoun I
appreciate that they use live drums.
Yeah, that too.
That's dope.
Also that too. Yeah. So, anyways, with that, let's check out Amen, his newest one. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it as well.
Yes.
And off we go to the races. Oh, dude, yes.
Just think, I made 11 damn albums, yeah. No pain, I've been unscathed from battling. All gas, propane, my name will always last. I can only end my own career, so it's a rap. Listen, kids, tell them suck your dick or kiss your ass. Don't ever sign shit or take a record label advance. Been wrecking shit I own, every record that I made. All the labor I've invested, I will forever be paid. But always in debt to my fans. Still the burden that I carry been heavy like an anvil. All the dudes I buried brought careers to a standstill. A giant in this game, you a pebble on an anthill. I've been able to do something in my career that's very special that a lot of people have failed at.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of good business and not fucked anybody over. I've been loyal. I've been a good friend. And that's why I don't care what people say about me if they don't know me. Look what I was able to do. Look what we were able to do. We brought all these people together, all these great artists that you love on one project together.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help this genre grow. Who else is doing that? Let it rain. 40 nights, 40 days.
Vibe, dude.
Dude.
Vibe. Such a vibe. I've been getting that over the last week on our YouTube channel as well. We've had a couple of comments, particularly over the last week that I've read, and I'm like, dude, fuck you. Not Adam Calhoun, but it's just, you read it and you're like, what a fucking asshole. And it causes you to think of that thing that he's talking about. Who cares? Look what I've done. What the fuck does it matter if you know me or not? It doesn't matter. I have proof.
Put in the time.
I have records, and I have all of this video evidence of the work that I've done, and a lot of these people that are talking shit have none of that. And it's what do they have? Oh, they have a shitty comment on the internet. that's what they have.
Mm-hmm.
So like, some of them get to me and I have to respond. We've gotten really good lately about this just let it fly kind of thing. Whatever, not a big deal. Thanks for the view. Man, some of them I'm like, okay,
okay,
bro, I'm not just gonna stand here and let you tell me let you tell me that I ruined the message of the song by telling you of an experience that the song made me think of that I wanted to share with you on my reaction channel. Fuck that, like fuck that. So,
no,
anyways,
but like I think it's great what he's. I mean, he said I've accomplished all these things and I've done all these things, and he goes, I can't ever repay the fans because we've said it before, you guys, that like if it wasn't for you guys, we'd be just two idiots in here talking to a camera. Like that's it.
And we still are,
like,
but the fact that we know that you guys are out there and you keep coming back to watch, it keeps us coming back in here to record. Yeah. It'd be such a different thing if there was no one watching. And it's not about the money at all. It's just about the fact that somebody's watching, you know? Like, it gives us a reason to make more.
And Amanda was, if you guys don't know Amanda, she's the person who won our, at Adam Calhoun, if you come across this.
Hey.
We gave away 2 free tickets to your show. Of course, we paid for them, so we paid for them.
We bought 7 tickets to that son bitch. So,
but we gave away some tickets, and she won the tickets, and she's coming to town, and we're gonna go to the show. But I was talking to her yesterday, and she goes, you guys. She said, hey, I want to send a thank you. And I was like, okay, yeah, I know she's a little bit older than me. She's in an older generation, so I'm thinking, oh, she's gonna send a thank you card. And she tells me, she goes, well, it's going to be showing up Monday. Make sure you're home to receive it. I'm like, wow. So you're sending me a package. Like,
sending me a box of dicks, aren't you? I knew it. I knew it.
So I was like, you really didn't have to, like, send us a package. I was like, a thank you card is great. Like, we can post it on the – we've got letters over here from other people and stuff.
Kind of our letter wall back there, yeah.
And so – she's like, no, like it's something that I could give to show my appreciation for why I even subscribed to your channel to begin with. She was going through some things in her life, coming out of a horrible relationship and trying to find herself again. And she goes, finding myself through music was huge. But like when you're stuck in this toxic cycle of the life she was living, how do you find something new? And she started going to reaction channels, and we've dove into messages on songs and what it means to us. And she's like, I can really relate to that. And so it's something that through our channel, she's discovered artists that help her rediscover herself. And that's cool. I mean, that's what this shit's about. It's about helping independent artists get their message out. And number 2, just sharing our take on it and see if you guys resonate with it. And then, make connections and build friendships. And I don't know how many people have been in my Instagram that have just come from watching this channel.
Oh, dude.
I mean, we message, once a week,
almost
like that.
Almost every person that I have on Instagram has come from this channel.
Daryl. Okay, Daryl.
Dude, Daryl Jr.
He is dedicated.
He is on it. Okay. That boy will send me 5 videos in a day.
Oh, yeah. Daryl, look, I know you're probably going to watch this. I'm sorry I don't hardly ever reply.
Dude, I'm the same way. I'm sorry, man.
My thing is I get home, right? I open up, Daryl sent me 9 videos today. So I'll click on it, and then I have it set to where I can just scroll to the next one until it's done. Yeah. And then I forget that I'm even in Messenger. I'm like, this is
by the time you get through like the 5th one or whatever, you're like, okay, we got to start on this other thing. So you kind of just set it down and stop watching, and then we do the other thing. So it's not intentional that we're not responding to you. We see you, man. What's up?
I mean, people like Daryl who just come through is like, hey, man, I want to share a laugh with you. Yeah. Like I like that shit.
We talked about the video where I talked about my old flip phone. Dude, we got a whole message on Instagram about that. He sent me a photo. He's like, is this the one you're talking about? I was like, kind of. It's a little earlier model than that. And he was like, dude, I was thinking the same thing. So like, good dude, good people. You guys are the best audience in the world, and we appreciate the shit out of you. Let's keep going.
Got so far ahead, I took myself out the game. Mental health went through hell. All the shit people take. Nice to my face, they feel safe far away. Let me pray. Yeah. Dear God, may every fake motherfucker that I help live to see the day where they gotta see me face to face. Make them stand on the shit they say. Amen. My enemy should thank my daughter. She gave him light, cause I'd rather be a father. Then do life more alive than I've ever been. Fly like I'm heaven sent. Fuck the other side, I hope they die, they irrelevant. To all the young guys that are out there listening to this right now, trying to come up and get into this game, this rap shit, just know it's a motherfucker. And 8 out of the 10 people that you meet are gonna be pieces of shit, snakes. They're gonna wanna take from you. Last verse. Please don't shut the curtains. Make the haters look at me, I piss them off on purpose. I ain't quitting working, I'm just sick of fucking rapping. Rather put my head in the bag and suffocate on the plastic. I miss old dirty bastard, Cameron and Biggie. Eminem's a pussy, I'd rather listen to 50.
Oh shit, damn bro.
Give that guy a chance. I fought his fight in the street like a man, yeah. I pray to God we meet.
Was that Tom McDonald? Who was that?
No, that was Kasky or Casey.
I just saw the hair flip thing. Yeah. I didn't hear the words. I'm going back. We're gonna listen.
Him and Tom never threw hands.
That's why I was like, hold
up. They
hold
just yelled at each other on the phone.
Suffocate on the plastic. I miss old dirty bastard. Cameron and Biggie. Eminem's a pussy. I'd rather listen to 50. Fuck Haystack. I tried to give that guy a chance. I fought his fight in the street like a man. Yeah. I pray to God we meet again. I'm a real crazy white boy and we ain't friends. I'ma wrap it up like this without the fans, I ain't shit. You changed my life forever with this dream that I live. This is the last rap album that I will ever release. You guys changed my life forever, I love y'all. I just don't love this shit no more. I'll see you out on the road.
Wow.
Dude.
I like that. That's good.
God willing, I'm going to go do bigger shit, better music, and raise my family. That's, like, I have the utmost...
It's all you can ask for.
Yeah, man. I have the utmost respect for this man.
Yeah.
Sticking to it, and, like, it's not just some, like, oh, attention grab. This is the last time I'm ever going to write an album. He's like, man, I'm just not in love with this shit anymore.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, that happens, man.
Yeah.
Like, taste changes every 7 years or whatever, right? And, like, your preferences change. Your hormones and shit change, you know? Like, your testosterone changes, things like that. Things just get different after a while. And I can respect the shit out of the fact that he's just like, I love this stuff. I just am not in love with it anymore. Like, I don't want to do it anymore, man. It's like with my job, my daily job. I love it technically, but I'm not in love with it. You know, I don't want to. I want to move on to bigger and better things. You know, and not have to give away. Most of it's about giving away my personal time to somebody else my entire week. When, you know, I feel like my time's more valuable than that. Especially when I'm not. It's work. Nothing ever advances or progresses. It's just work. It just goes in a circle, man. You just kind of do the same shit day in and day out, you know. Like the situation might change. You might be working on a VW and not a Volvo, or you might be working on a Chevy and not a Ford. But day in and day out, you're still
Karen's got a belt squealing every day.
Still firing up the compressor, still working the air tools, still fucking, you know, jacking up cars and answering the phone, man. Like so I have a big amount of respect for the fact that he's just like,
and you know that's the hard thing, because there was a time that I was in love with being a mechanic. I mean, I went to work every day going, I'm going to be the best technician on the floor today.
What am I going to learn today?
I'm going to do my thing. And it's gotten to the point now where it's like, I like working on cars. It's fun. Like when you do a big job, the satisfaction of firing it up for the first time and everything goes great.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just, God, you take it out on that first test drive. Like, feels good. But it doesn't feel as good as coming into the studio and recording some vocals and laying down some bass and then hand it off to Matt and getting that mix back. And, man, dude, that's something. Like, that's something that I would like to do and help other people. I mean, God, me and Matt weren't even the ones recording with 10-4-10 in here. And God, dude, it was great. Me and Matt were talking about it when they left. Man, dude, they were like, you know, the first time they ever been in a studio, and like going back to that feeling that we felt when we did that. Like,
seeing that in somebody else. Like I remember my first great recording experience and what it made me feel when I heard back the mix, and it wasn't even mixed. It was just like quality inputs
here's the raw mix
and an organized system. And I was like, oh my God, that's what's been in my head the whole time.
Yeah.
And now it's coming through the speakers, and it's like this big, awe-inspiring moment where you're just like, oh my God, I feel like a musician. And we got to see that in these other musicians a week ago or two, whatever it is now.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh man, that's what I live for now.
Yeah.
I live for creating that in other people. Like I want to help other people get that feeling that I had when I recorded in the same studio as Thrice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want people to feel that because it's something you will never forget.
No,
and
never
it's an amazing experience. It really is.
And as the artist, it changes your whole outlook on your craft for sure.
It does, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like when you start hearing everything, when you start really hearing it, and you're like, oh my God, like this is me.
Yeah.
Like this is my actual sound, and I can kind of decipher who I am through. It's a weird thing, but like it's a musician kind of thing.
Yeah.
It really helps you define where you're going, what you're doing, like musically. Like, is this the path that I need to be set on? And a lot of times it helps you make that decision. It's nice, man.
Like I don't think I'll ever stop working on cars. Like I
of course not. Yeah.
I think even if I, if this whole YouTube thing worked out and I quit my job tomorrow,
I'd be like, great, let's get to working on that 350 in the garage, baby.
Camaro,
Let's go.
Like, I'd be doing something stupid with the truck.
Always,
but,
dude. Always.
But the thing is I would fall in love with it again because it's part of making content and part of creation and part of, so we say all of that to say this, okay? You may love what you do, but are you in love with what you do?
That's the respect.
And if you're not in love with what you do, look for something else.
Start looking
it's never
elsewhere,
too late.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying quit your job today, okay? What I'm saying is look at the opportunities that are presented to you. See what sticks out to you. Try something new. Hey, guess what? You're going to have to work a lot of hours, okay? But that's part of discovery. So.
I had no idea that I was going to be so attracted to not necessarily the creation part of this, but just the getting to be in the space. There's something about just being in here that like it's a comfort zone for me, and I've kind of set it up that way, like I like to just I could come in here and literally sit in that chair in the corner, which is why it's set up next to the window, and just relax.
Yeah.
I don't have to have the computers on. I don't have it's just a comfortable space.
Yeah.
And it takes a long time to get there. It takes a lot of hours for sure. And it's not even close to the picture in my head.
Yeah.
But it's a work in progress, and it's something that you get to see develop and be proud of, and you get to own it. It's not you didn't do this big project for your company and now your company gets to own it. Like you get to own that and go, I created this, I built this, I painted this, I put that together, I did all these things. It's a great fucking experience. It's a great feeling, and I have respect for Adam understanding that he's not in that space anymore. Like I just don't have the love for it. I love doing it. I'm not in love with doing it. So I am going to move on from other things. And when the opportunity presents itself to be back in it, if it comes calling, sure, I'll do a little thing here, a little thing there, whatever. But until then, I'm just kind of working on other shit, being a family man. Good for him, dude. Good for him.
That's good.
I'm excited to see him. I hope we get to shake his hand, dude. I can just be like, man, I do not like your music, but I respect the shit out of you, bro. Like,
Matt,
and that's
first off, let me tell you, I hate your music. No,
no. It's not that I have a dislike.
Just
for
like
his
old
music.
McDonald.
He's
racist. He's no.
Not that I have a dislike for it. You guys have heard it. It's just not my cup of tea, right? But that doesn't matter. I can still respect the person.
Yeah.
With everything that I have because
and that's a big thing about this channel too. Is like. Not everything that comes across this screen is like something I'm going to go jam later.
It's not all groundbreaking stuff. No.
But it's something where you get a peek into the artist's mind and seeing their story come to life in music and in their video, and that's the part I love. Regardless of whether I like the song or not. I'll tell you what, there is one Upchurch song that I don't like. I'll skip it every time. I can't remember which one it is.
There are Silverstein songs, there are Day to Remember songs, there are name a band. There are songs that I will skip every time. I
love
like.
Upchurch and Adam Calhoun. I do. I love almost all their music. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that it doesn't matter what your music preference is or what your, as we were saying in the beginning, political preferences.
Yeah.
You can still sit down and listen to something and appreciate it and appreciate what they do and how much work they put into it and the love and craft. And I mean, these guys are amazing.
If you don't know what it takes to make a YouTube video, try it. Just try it.
Make one.
Just see what happens.
Yeah.
And then that, even making one video on your laptop, on your cell phone, on whatever it is that you have available, will give you perspective into what these guys are doing, and will hopefully help you gain some respect for it, because like it's not an easy thing to do. Like.
No.
It's to make a good quality looking video and like have the lighting set up properly and have the right cameras, which we still don't have, you know. It takes a lot, man.
$6,000 later, we'll have something. Like,
And that's just to get to the point where the red light is flashing. Then there's a whole slew of background shit that goes on after the red light stops blinking, right? That makes it go to the internet. So yeah, it's a big respect game all around, man. I like I said, I have respect for what he's doing, and I'm excited to see what he does next. Ready for his next little talking video. We can go over that or whatever. I'm ready. I'm just ready for it all, man. We're on board. Let's go.
Well, if you guys like this episode as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And this is a 5 out of 5 hat songs for me.
Oh yeah, dude.
All day.
For sure.
And we'll see you guys at the concert November 4th. Let's go. Bow.
How do you turn a 3-minute music video into a 40-minute reaction? 307 Reacts got you covered.
Watch me.